What is up, guys? Welcome to the Star Wars Stop. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to do well with IDEN VERSIO in H.V.V. So, I am really not a fan of her in Galactic Assault. It is just tough, even after the buffs she received. It is just not very fun because you can get killed so easily. Look at that, 550 health. I mean, it's kind of a joke, but at least in H.V.V. you can do some damage with her, I feel. If you have a good enough team of, lightsaber wielders, which generally in H.V.V. you're going to have a lot of lightsaber wielders because everyone that's playing it typically wants to get a chance to play, some of their favorite heroes, and those are almost always the lightsabers. So for whatever the reason is, H.V.V. is like a lot of people playing with lightsabers. So my point is, they can kind of act as a huge meat shield for you while you kind of sit back with IDEN and just drop secondary fire bombs on them. I don't recommend you really use the pulse cannon at all. The thing about IDEN is, like, her abilities, they're not that good, but her gun is damn good. It's one of the best guns in the game that a hero gets. Just the normal fire on it and the secondary fire on it is very good. See, like in this scenario here, when I have a lot of these heroes grouped up, I can just keep dropping secondary fires and get them. You get super fast kills in those cases. So that's kind of what makes her really effective. It's just kind of using the other teammates as a meat shield. Let them, all the heroes, kind of converge on them, and then drop secondary fire bombs and normal fire bombs onto them. The key is to learn to sit back with the hero like this. And Han Solo plays very similar. You kind of need to learn to run away and keep your distance. The shield will help you to stay alive when you're getting shot at, but it's not going to do much else. So, and because you look how fast I was able to drop Rey right there. You're going to roll out of the way. You got to learn to roll. You got to roll a lot. You got to use your shield to escape quickly, and you got to stay with your teammates. There's not much more to it. If you can learn to do that, you can definitely do some work with her. Because just look how fast this gun is going to get me kills. It's a damn good gun, coupled with the secondary fire. And if the heroes on their team aren't smart and they fall for the trap and they just kind of start attacking the other lightsaber wielders, you'll get them every time. It's when they, typically in games like this, melee classes like lightsaber wielders should probably take out the range DPS as fast as possible because they're typically glass cannons. That's what IDEN VERSIO is. So it's better for the lightsaber to run in, take out, IDEN very quickly, and then move on to the lightsaber wielders. Easier said than done, but that's, in an ideal situation, that's kind of what they should be doing. And when they don't do that, you have an open, see, like this, Luke's run by me non-stop in this game. I don't know why he didn't realize that I'm putting a lot of damage on him. And he should probably take me out first. But another great point is, remember, even though the lightsaber wielders may be using their block against you, your secondary fire goes straight through it. So you see what I'm saying? Like, as far as a blaster wielding villain or hero, whichever you like, IDEN's got a pretty power. And look how fast I'm gonna outgun Han right there. Like, that was his gun versus mine straight. Like, there was nobody else really in that fight. And just look how fast I was able to defeat him. Here we got Yoda, and again, I'm just going to keep dropping secondary fireballs. I might get taken out right here. Oh, again, this Luke just did not want to kill me for some unknown reason. He was willing to attack everyone but me, even when I was a free kill, basically. Maybe it's because people don't... that might be an edge, so look at this. This is going to be awesome. Look at how bunched up they are here, and I'm accidentally going to press the button to... I failed right there. I accidentally pushed the button to take out the pulse cannon. It's insane. I mean, you could, yes, I don't use the stun droid ability enough in this game, but I was just focusing on primarily just dropping down, secondary fire shots and blaster shots in general because of how good it is. You really don't need to use the other abilities too much. Now, if they have a blaster wielder or if you need to make a quick getaway, yes, use your shield to escape. It's a good way. It's a good way to cover you while you're running away. And the pulse cannon, yeah, you can kind of use it in Galactic, but in H.V.V, it just doesn't have much of a use in my opinion. Here, I think, oh wow, I'm going to escape that even. she's slippery. I mean, if you learn how to, you know, just activate the shield and run away, she's got pretty good movement speed in addition. That's the other thing she's got going for her. So yeah, and definitely use the stun droid ability a little bit more than I'm using in this gameplay, but primarily what's going to be, you know, getting you the most points and most kills is definitely going to be her gun, because it just drops. Watch here. Watch how fast it take down Han Solo with full health. And then you can kind of make your escape after taking out an enemy. So that's kind of the main things I want to say. And again, look, just watch when they get bunched up like this. It's just so easy to drop secondary firebombs in there and just absolutely obliterate them. You're going to be a good kill on Luke. I mean, I think that, you know, especially when the problem comes in with IDEN is like, why use her when there's other heroes that kind of do what she does better? So like, you can make a strong argument that Bosk is probably better than H.V. I mean, he definitely probably is. Just because of the fact that his smoke grenade is so good and his mines are good and his abilities are all good, whereas like almost none of IDEN's abilities are good. So if we're talking like which blaster wielding and villain you're going to use in H.V.V, IDEN comes very low on the totem pole, because you got Boba Fett, who can freaking fly and escape any situation. After the buff they gave him, I mean, he's just phenomenal. It's just flying super fast. And then you got, you know, Bosk, who can just demolish with all of his great abilities. And IDEN kind of gets the short end of the stick, but I'm telling you guys, try out her gun. Just focus on using the blaster. And as you can see, I'm at the top of the scoreboard here. That was a flawless game. 24-0. I didn't run in and play like an idiot. You know, I sat back and picked my shots and really kind of played smart. And I was able to do well because of that. So those are my tips on playing IDEN. I'm sure there's more I could say, but, you know, again, you will just learn with practice. It's all about sitting back, picking your shots, and using that gun, because it's really good. Be sure to rate, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for tons and tons of Battlefront content.